In a quaint village nestled among rolling hills and whispering trees, lived a young girl named Ella. With a heart full of wonder and dreams that soared as high as the clouds, Ella was always eager for adventure. One sunny morning, while wandering through the outskirts of her village, Ella stumbled upon a hidden pathway leading into a magical forest. Intrigued by its mysterious allure, she followed the dappled sunlight as it danced through the trees, beckoning her deeper into the enchanted woods. As Ella journeyed deeper into the forest, she encountered a playful band of woodland creatures. Rabbits hopped around her feet, squirrels chattered in the trees, and birds sang sweet melodies from above. With laughter and joy, Ella joined in their playful antics, feeling as though she had found a home among the creatures of the woods. Further along her journey, Ella stumbled upon a shimmering waterfall that cascaded into a crystal-clear pond. Colorful flowers bloomed along its banks, filling the air with their sweet perfume. Mesmerized by the beauty of the natural wonder before her, Ella felt as though she had stepped into a fairy tale. As Ella delved deeper into the heart of the forest, her guardian angel appeared before her, radiating with wise eyes and a comforting presence. With a voice as gentle as the breeze and eyes that gleamed with profound wisdom, the angel extended a warm welcome to Ella, ushering her into the fascinating realm and offering guidance with words of wisdom and encouragement. During her travels, Ella came across a wounded forest creature, a gentle deer with eyes full of pain. With kindness and compassion, Ella tended to the creature's wounds, gently bandaging its injuries and offering it food and water. Touched by Ella's kindness, the deer nuzzled her hand affectionately, its eyes filled with gratitude. Deep within the heart of the forest, Ella discovered a hidden grove filled with sparkling fireflies and glowing mushrooms. With wonder and awe shining in her eyes, she marveled at the beauty of the magical sanctuary, feeling as though she had stumbled upon a secret world hidden from the eyes of mankind. As the sun began to set on the enchanted forest, Ella bid farewell to her newfound friends, a promise to return someday lingering on her lips. With a heart full of memories and a spirit renewed by her adventures, she set off on her journey back home, knowing that the magic of the forest would forever be a part of her. In another corner of the world, where the morning sun gently streams into her room, Ella, now fully awake, came to the realization that all she had experienced was merely a dream. Filled with a newfound resolve, she sprang from her bed and peered out of her window, yearning for another fleeting encounter with her woodland friends, even if only in the realm of dreams.
Fantasy stories and magic are not explicitly prohibited by the Catholic Church. However, there are certain considerations and principles that Catholics should keep in mind when engaging with such content. Catholics are encouraged to discern whether the content of fantasy stories aligns with Christian values and teachings. While fantasy elements like magic may be present, the overarching themes and messages should not contradict the faith or promote beliefs contrary to Catholic doctrine. The Catholic Church teaches that engaging in occult practices, such as witchcraft or sorcery, is contrary to the Christian faith. Therefore, Catholics should be cautious about stories that glorify or promote such practices, even if they are presented in a fictional context. Parents and educators have a responsibility to guide children and young people in discerning the content they consume. While fantasy stories can stimulate imagination and creativity, it's essential to ensure that they do not lead individuals away from the truth or foster a fascination with occult practices. Encouraging critical thinking skills can help individuals evaluate fantasy stories and distinguish between fiction and reality. Understanding that magic and supernatural elements are fictional can prevent confusion or misunderstanding about what is acceptable within the Catholic worldview. Ultimately, whether fantasy stories are allowed in the Catholic Church depends on their content and the context in which they are presented. As with any form of entertainment, Catholics are called to be discerning and mindful of how their choices align with their faith and values.